Today is the day. Today is the day you hear an important announcement from Coach Spitz. Today is softball tryouts. Coach says if you got the juice, come to the tryouts. It will be this afternoon. I'm not gonna lie, that's a very short notice. Skeeter wants to go, but Doug knows he ain't about that life. He know he trash. He don't want no parts of it. Nothing will change Doug's mind. Nothing at all. So we thought. Skeeter convinced Doug to join the tryouts. Coach Spitz is profiling, telling the people he thinks is trash to go ahead and leave. And we arrive at this character here. Looks like somebody we all know. The coach tells Doug that he has negative muscle mass. He said to get out of here. Get off my field. He tells Skeeter to also get off my field. I don't understand how this is a tryout. All you're doing is looking at people and based on their appearance telling them to get off the field. Now Patty's in full disguise as a catcher. Nobody really knows that it's Patty right now. And the coach is giving her a great compliment, saying you can really play. And so now she goes to bat. She ready to bat. She got the glasses on. She about to hit the ball all smooth with it. Roger tries to throw her a slider, and Patty knocks it out of the park. And Coach spits into a tailspin. Seeing that was enough to get her on the team, but Patty exposes her identity, and Coach Spitz ain't having it. Everybody's shook. Y'all know how Coach Spitz feels about girls playing sports. Very close-minded, very one-dimensional.
How he argues, yo, fam, you see what I just did out there? I done hit a slider, I got a home run, I'm gonna do everything and better than anybody on this team can do. And you gonna kick me off the field?
Doug sees Patty is down, and Doug tries to cheer her up. Like, Patty, you was fire out there. Like, you did your thing. You could beat the whole squad by yourself if you wanted to. But Patty realized, yo, I'm
good, but I'm not that good. But if I had a team like y'all around me, maybe we could win a game against them.
Patty tries to assemble the group of misfits to her softball team to challenge Coach Spitz. He encourages everyone. Hey, they won't make space for us on the team, then let's make our own team. Patty immediately runs up to Coach Spitz and challenges him and his team to a match against the Patty Pulverizers. And they're taking them for a joke, which I don't blame them. Patty turns the heat up and says, hey, are you man enough to take this challenge? This has Coach Spitz thinking, maybe we should go ahead and take this challenge because ain't nobody else going to punk me on my own field. So let's get it cracking. Doug was not feeling this challenge against that team. Doug saying, hey, we not all nice like you, Patty. Like, we all trash. You the only good player we got. But Patty encourages him, yo, we gonna win. I'm gonna teach y'all how to play. We gonna spend some time and figure out how we gonna beat them. Now it's time to practice, and Patty is showing them how to catch a fly ball. So she gonna knock one right here, and hopefully someone learn how to catch the ball. Everybody try to go for the ball, nobody gets it. So Patty is like, okay, that didn't work out. Let's try it again. Patty's even showing them how to hold the bat, but BB is complaining how it's hot and this cap is putting a mark on her forehead and she don't like it and she gonna quit. Frankly, Patty ain't trying to hear this. Fam, if you leave, we're gonna be a man short. So let's get it together. Now it's time for batting practice. Now Doug is up to bat. He wanna impress Patty. So here he is up to the plate. Tried to hit it, but he just throws the bat in the air. In his face, like, man, why am I catching the bat instead of a ball? Doug is mad uncoordinated right now. Patty was like, this was an okay start, but we got some major improvements to make. So I'll see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. At this moment, Patty realizes how big of a task this is for her to try to round up this team and make them into actual softball players. And only a few days before the big game, he confides to Doug saying, man, I wish we had something that could possibly inspire the team, because once you like to do something, you want to improve and do better at the thing. Doug sees the uniform on the guy's back and realizes, man, what if we had some uniforms? That would inspire the team. That would make us play together. Patty's reluctant because uniforms are expensive. So how are we going to get these uniforms, Doug? But Doug has a plan up his sleeve. He said, hold on, I got you. Don't even worry. Patty tells everyone to gather around and lets them know, it's one thing that the Honker team got that we don't, and that's uniforms. So we got something like a uniform. We got something that indicates that we are some kind of a team, and it's not necessarily a uniform, but it's more so a bumper sticker. Just like that, the team has some kind of symbol that they're a team, whether it's a uniform, a bumper sticker, it don't even matter. Everybody's happy and excited, and everybody feels inspired and feels like playing like a team. No, Doug had to give Patty an extra special bumper sticker, one that's labeled a captain, and Patty appreciates that. This act and gesture really uplifted the team, really riled them up, and really wanted to go out there and do their very best. So here we are, the day of the game, and Doug has a crazy strikeout. BB actually hits the ball pretty nicely. He actually hits a home run, finally putting them on the scoreboard. This team is playing inspired. This team is even catching balls while yawning and getting the honkers out. This is a big moment. The game is actually close. Doug is up to bat again. Let's see if he has another crazy strikeout. So he's nervous. He goes up to bat. He's trying to get the hang of it. He's nervous. He's sweating out of his ears right now. He said, don't your helmet. You need that. Patty makes an astute observation, and Doug catches the hat with his left hand. He has been swinging the bat the wrong way the whole time. Patty brings him over here, gets him kind of close, and Doug ain't complaining about this. Doug actually hits the ball and gets people off base and onto home, and now Doug is on base. The score is even more close. Patty's up to bat. Oh no, Patty a baller. We all know Patty gonna knock it out the park. Everybody's sweating, everybody in suspense, and Patty knocks it out. But somehow it gets caught. This lucky catch causes the team to lose the game. He feels terrible about them losing the game, but her friends, her teammates tells her, hey, we had fun. We had a great time, and I'm learning how to play softball. Like, let's actually run this back. Let's play them again. They played so well that even Coach Spitz had to acknowledge Patty. Roger makes a rude comment about Patty being a girl, and Coach makes Roger drop and give him 50. Coach Spitz was so impressed that he offered Patty a spot on the team, but Patty quickly declines and say, I got my own team right now. We doing big things right now. Doug is shocked because she really wanted to play for the Honkers, but Patty expresses, hey man, I'm a captain of the Pulverizers. We created this team, so we gonna see this thing through. Patty instead tells Coach Spitz that they want a rematch. We want the same place, same time for game number 2. Patty is beloved by her teammates, and they carry her off the field as if they actually won the game. I definitely want to give a shout out to Patty Mayonnaise. She was a real one in this episode. She created a space to play with her friends. She actually coached her friends from the ground up to the point that they were able to be competitive. She's actually a better coach than Coach Spitz. Like, what's wrong with Coach Spitz that he almost got out coached by a 12-year-old? Coach Spitz needs to be fired.